What if you could build an Instagram page that literally runs itself? I mean, a completely automated account where AI generates the images, writes the captions, and posts for you every single day, right on schedule. Well, today, we're going to do exactly that.
Look, if you've ever managed a social media account, you know the grind. That never-ending pressure to come up with new ideas and post fresh content just to stay on the radar. It is exhausting, right? But what if you could just take that entire job off your to-do list for good?
That's the mission. We're going to build a hands-free content machine that actually grows your audience for you. By the time we're done here, you are going to have every single step you need to set up your own AI-powered Instagram page.
Now, to make this happen, we just need a small team of AI tools. Think of it like this. We're hiring 3 specialists, and each one has a very specific, very important job to do on our little automated assembly line.
So first up is Zapier. This is the brain, the conductor of our entire operation. It's the platform that lets us connect all our different apps together and create these automated workflows. It's going to be the project manager telling everyone what to do.
Next, we need an artist. For that, we're using OpenAI's DALL-E model. This is where the visual magic happens. We just give it a simple text description, and poof, it generates a totally unique, high-quality image from thin air. You can forget about endlessly scrolling for stock photos.
And last but not least, we need a writer. And who better than ChatGPT? We'll teach it to write a custom, engaging caption for every single image, making sure our posts always have a consistent voice. Okay, our team is assembled. Let's get to work.
Every good automation has to start somewhere, right? It needs a trigger to kick everything into motion. For us, that's just a simple daily schedule. You can think of it as the heartbeat of our whole content machine.
And setting this up in Zapier is so easy. We just grab its built-in schedule app, tell it to run every day, and then we pick the exact time we want to post. Let's go at 7 p.m. And boom, just like that, step 1 is already done.
Okay, our daily alarm is set. The very first thing that happens when it goes off is creating our picture for the day. It's time to wake up our AI artist, DALL-E, and have it generate a brand new image just for us.
So in our Zapier workflow, the next step we add is OpenAI. The event we're looking for is generate image. Once you connect your account, you get to the really fun part, writing the prompt. For our example, let's say we're creating an account that just posts cool pictures of rabbits. A super simple prompt like, a portrait of a real-looking rabbit will work perfectly.
As soon as we test that step, Zapier gets a special URL back from OpenAI. That link points directly to our new, one-of-a-kind rabbit picture. So now we have the visual. The next step, we need to give it a voice.
You know, a great image deserves a great caption. So the next piece of our puzzle is to call in our AI writer, ChatGPT, and have it whip up some clever text to go along with our awesome rabbit photo.
And here's a huge pro tip for you. If you want to get consistently great results from ChatGPT inside an automation, you have to be super specific. The absolute best way to do that is with something called the 3P framework: persona, particulars, and prompt. And this table just shows you the difference perfectly. A basic prompt like write a fact about rabbits is a total gamble. But with the 3P prompt, we give the AI guardrails. We assign it a persona, like a zoologist, to define the tone. We give it particulars, like character limits, to control the format. Then we give it the actual prompt. It gives you so much more control over the final output.
But here's the real secret sauce for consistency. The ChatGPT step in Zapier has this amazing feature called a memory key. If you assign a unique name here, like rabbit_IG_captions, you're basically telling ChatGPT to remember the style of all the previous captions it's written. This helps to keep the same tone and format day after day after day. It's a game changer.
All right, let's take stock. We've got our daily trigger, we have a unique AI-generated image, and we have a custom AI-written caption. The only thing left to do is put it all together and send it out to the world. This is the final step. Let's go live.
But hold on, before we do that, a quick heads up. Please pay really close attention to this next part, because this is the single biggest roadblock. This is where most people get stuck when they try to automate Instagram.
There are 2 rules here, and they are non-negotiable. First, your Instagram has to be a business account. A regular personal or creator account just won't work with these automation tools. Second, that business account absolutely has to be linked to a Facebook page. If you don't have those 2 things in place, the whole thing will just fail.
Okay, with that out of the way, our final step is to add Instagram for Business to our workflow. And from here, we're really just connecting the dots. We tell it to use the image URL that we got from DALL-E for the photo.
Then we use the assistant response message from ChatGPT for the caption. You can even type in any standard hashtags you want in every post, like #rabbits or #bunny.
And when you hit that test button, success! Just like that, our amazing AI-generated rabbit portrait, along with a unique little fact in our hashtags, is posted directly to our Instagram feed. And the best part? It was all completely automatic.
So let's just run through that one more time. Every day at 7 p.m., the schedule kicks things off. A moment later, DALL-E creates a brand new image. Then, ChatGPT writes the perfect caption for it. And finally, the whole package goes live on Instagram. It's a perfect, hands-free content creation machine.
Think about it. This whole setup takes maybe a few minutes to build, but once it's live, it just runs forever without you ever having to lift a finger again. That is the real power of AI automation. So the only question left is, now that your content creation is on autopilot, what will you do with all that extra time?